Hello everybody, Super Duper Boy here, and today I'm doing an extremely random video that I haven't done ever before, so yeah. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about movies and stuff, and what movies will make the most money in 2019. 2018 was a pretty good year for movies. We got like Infinity War, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Solo, Star Wars Story. That's a pretty underrated movie. But yeah, I'm going to be predicting box offices for movies in 2019, and these are only movies I care about, just saying. So, let's get started. Also, these are predictions. I don't know, I'm probably going to be off on some of these. Starting off is How to Train Your Dragon 3. So, the last two How to Train Your Dragon movies did pretty good. How to Train Your Dragon 2, I think, made about $630 million, which is pretty good. But a lot of people are talking about this movie. The first two movies are really good. I watched them, and yeah, they are really good. And there's that Dragon's Race to the Edge TV show. So I think this movie is going to do really well. How to Train Your Dragon 3. It's going to be one of the biggest animated movies of the year. People are very hyped for it. I'm probably going to go see it. So that's why I'm going to say $750 million. I could be overestimating it, but I could also even see it making more than that, because the increase from How to Train Your Dragon 2 to How to Train Your Dragon 1 was also pretty significant. But yeah, that is how much, $750 million. Okay, next up I have Captain Marvel. Now that I think about it, I don't really have very many like non-sequels on this list. Well, this isn't technically a sequel, but it's connected to the MCU. So I have a feeling, and a lot of people are saying that this movie's going to be bad, because it's kind of more focusing on the feminist message than like the actual story. It's like, it's not bad if they have those messages in the movie, but like they're not really trying to, like, she's just gonna be overpowered, she's gonna come in and kill Thanos. But I'm not really here to complain about it. But yeah, a lot of people are saying they're not gonna go see this movie, and the only reason they're gonna watch it is for Endgame, and that kind of makes sense. So I don't think it's gonna do as good as any the other MCU films. I mean, like, yeah, all Marvel movies are like guaranteed to get like 500 million at this point, even if it's just like a movie called Nothing with absolutely nothing in it. It would still probably get a lot of money. But yeah, I just don't think, people don't seem very positive about this, and it could be good. I could be wrong. It could actually be a pretty good movie. I think that's totally possible, but I just don't think it's gonna be as big as some other MCU movies. So that is why I am going for $725 million. Okay, the fourth movie I am going to be talking about is the live-action Dumbo remake. So, I'm not actually like that excited for this. Probably not gonna see it. I don't really care too much. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be good, but like, it's just a remake. Disney's making a lot of those, and those make lots of money, like a lot of money. So I'm pretty sure. I think people are underestimating this movie, though. People are saying it's gonna get like 300 million, and yeah, I guess that's possible. But I think it's just gonna get more, just because it's Disney, and the original Dumbo, it's a pretty well-known movie. So I think this movie is gonna make a lot of money. I'm gonna go with 700 million. I might be overestimating, but I just have a feeling that a lot of people are gonna go see it because, you know, live-action remakes. Next movie. For our next movie, we have a DC movie. I've never been a big DC fan, but this movie actually kind of looks like a lot of fun. I hadn't heard of the superhero before. Some guy named Shazam. Sorry, I don't know anything about this, but it does look like a fun movie. I actually kind of interested, and Aquaman did really well. I haven't seen Aquaman. I think it's gonna be good. I think I would like it though. It looks like fun, and this movie also looks like it's gonna be a pretty good movie, and I just like the concept of all of it. And I think it's going to be a lot better than Captain Marvel. I think people are going to like it more than Captain Marvel. So DC's making a comeback. Well, Marvel, yeah, maybe Captain Marvel will be good, but it's really not looking like it right now. Yeah, I think it's going to do pretty good. I don't think it's going to be Aquaman's record or pass $1 billion for that matter, because like Shazam isn't as well known as Aquaman, like, so I don't think he'll do quite as well, but I think he'll still do really good. I think I'm gonna go for $900 million, and yes, I don't know that much about the superhero, so I could be wrong about some things. It could maybe that superhero is way bigger than I think, but I think it's gonna be about 900. Okay, what is next? Oh, okay. So Avengers Endgame. Yes, Avengers Endgame. This is definitely going to be the biggest movie of the year. There's literally no competition, not even Toy Story 4 or like The Lion King. But Infinity War got over $2 billion, and that is my favorite movie of all time. Well, I mean, kind of, sort of. I don't know. I haven't really decided if it's my favorite. But like, yeah, this movie's gonna be huge. It's gonna have, I think, the majority of people who went to see Infinity War are gonna watch Endgame as well. And I actually didn't get to see Avengers: Infinity War in theater, unfortunately, but I will be seeing Endgame in theater. So I think Endgame is gonna get a little more money than Infinity War, but it's not gonna be by anything huge. I think it's gonna be maybe like 250,000 extra. So I'm gonna be going with $2 billion and $250 million. It's gonna be a really big movie though, and I'm actually really excited. It's my second most anticipated movie. Okay, so we have already had 3 superhero movies I've gone over, which is kind of crazy. I am a superhero fan, and we still have one more superhero movie coming up, which is pretty exciting. But for this one is a little different. It's Detective Pikachu. Now, Pokemon is arguably the biggest game in the world. Maybe not the biggest. It's hard to tell, but like, it's made a lot of money, right? And this movie looks fun. It looks like it's gonna be a good movie. I kind of don't like how Pikachu just talks and has like the voice of like some like furry little creature has the voice of a grown man. It's just kind of weird, and that's like a stereotype in movies. But yeah, it actually really does look pretty cool. And but when I first saw the trailer, I commented some stuff. I was like, "No, creepy, go away," or something like that. It's kind of embarrassing. I don't even want to read those 2 replies. But actually, it's a good thing that the Pokemon look a little scarier, because that's what they are. They're pocket monsters, not like anime characters. But yeah, this movie's gonna be big. A lot of Pokemon fans are gonna go see it. I think it's gonna be a pretty well received movie. But yeah, lots of people are gonna go see it. I think it's even gonna break $1 billion. I think it's gonna make $1,075 million, because there's a lot of Pokemon fans. And this is the first live action Pokemon movie. Like, there's already been like 20 theatrical Pokemon movies with the Pokemon anime, but those don't really do too well at the box office. Like, they make money, but like, this movie is very, very big. So $1,075 million. It's gonna get a little bit more than $1 billion, I think. Next up, we have another live action remake from Disney. There's gonna be 4 of them this year, but I'm only gonna talk about 3 of them because they're making a lot. It's easy money, you know. And Aladdin is a very well known Disney character. It was a very good movie. It did very well at the box office. So obviously a remake would do even better, right? I think the Aladdin remake is actually going to be really big, but like, of course it's not going to be an original movie or anything like, but Disney fans are still going to see it. Fans of the original Aladdin are going to see it. That's kind of how it works with these Disney remakes. Even though they're not going to be the best movies, they're going to make lots of money. Lots of people are going to see them. People are going to be like, yeah, that was fine. That was good. It was the same thing as the old movie with just extra scenes, I guess. Because they are expanding the runtime, though. So, like, maybe there'll be like a 1/3. There'll be like more scenes, right? But I'm not particularly excited for this. Like, the first Aladdin, I actually haven't seen the first Aladdin. I kind of know how the story is, but I haven't actually seen the full movie. I kind of want to, so maybe I'll go see the remake first. But yeah, anyways, it's gonna make a lot of money. That's all. We all know that. 1.15 billion. I could be overestimating, but it's a Disney movie. Godzilla King of the Monsters time. Finally, I got to this movie, my most anticipated movie for the entire year. There's a lot of Godzilla fans who are super excited for this movie. Too bad we have to wait all the way to the end of May for this. I think it would have actually done better March 22nd. There's really less competition around that time, and Kong Skull Island proved that these movies can do well in March. But yeah, I'm just so excited for this movie. A lot of people are. I see a lot of people saying like I'm actually more excited for Godzilla King of the Monsters than Endgame. And yeah, I think this movie actually has a shot at making it into the top 10 for this year. And I might be underestimating it, but I don't want to overestimate it too, because people were saying how Godzilla 2014 was going to make like 700 million, but it ended up making like 550, 560 million, around there. But yeah, I'm just super excited. It has King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan, and that actually could improve it because there might be some people who are just like Mothra fans or King Ghidorah fans. Sorry, Rodan, you have no fans. That's a joke. I'm just kidding. That's totally a joke. But yeah, this movie's just gonna be awesome. I want to talk about how awesome this movie is and it's how good it's gonna be, but I kind of have to just get to how much I think it's gonna make. I think it's gonna make like 750 million. Actually, it might make more than that. Besides, it has Millie Bobby Brown in it, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, she's my favorite actor," so they're gonna go to the movie, even though they know nothing about Godzilla. Yeah, there's people like that. They're kind of annoying. So yeah, maybe like 775 million. I would love for this movie to break 800 million, even a billion, and I think that actually could be a slight possibility. Like, probably not, but I think it's possible. But I just really don't want to overestimate, and I think 775 million is a very safe and very possible amount. Okay, next movie. I'm already on like my 10th one. This is taking forever, so I think I'm gonna go a little quick with this one because I'm not like super excited. I like the first one. It's Secret Life of Pets 2 is the movie I'm talking about. I like Secret Life of Pets 1, and it made like I think around like 900 million. It did pretty good in the box office. I don't think this movie is gonna make quite as much though. I think it's just gonna make a little less. Like, not everyone liked the first movie, and like, Illumination has a pretty meh track record. A lot of their movies are kind of trash. Obviously, we know that. Off the Grinch. But yeah, I think it's gonna make 850 million. I really have nothing more to say. It's gonna do good. It's not gonna be like crazy good, but it's gonna make a lot. Might make a lot. It might even make more than Godzilla King of the Monsters, which it does not deserve to make more than that. Okay, we still have a few more movies I want to talk about, and this next one is a good one. It's Toy Story 4. So the Toy Story trilogy is kind of perfect. So some people are like, "You sure we want to make a fourth one?" But I trust them. I think they're gonna make it really good. This is gonna be Pixar's big movie of the year, and I'm pretty excited for it. I saw the original Toy Stories a long time ago. The only one I really remember well is Toy Story 3, but I'm still nonetheless excited for Toy Story 4. So Toy Story 3, which was 9 years ago already, made over $1 billion, right? So, and because of like, I think for a few factors, that Toy Story 4 is just gonna make more, right? Incredibles 2 proved that sequels can make a lot of money after a long time, and even in 9 years, like money inflation in actually like will make it so the box office of Toy Story 4 is probably definitely going to be higher than the first one. So I'm going to say 1.35 billion. So 1.35 billion. That I could be overestimating it again. I say that a lot, but I think it's going to make a lot, right? There's a lot of people who go see Pixar movies. Everybody likes Toy Story. I think it has to at least make over $1 billion and more than Toy Story 3. Next on my list, I have The Lion King. So, The Lion King is like possibly Disney's most well-known movie. I saw the movie. I even saw the play in New York City, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, it's just a really well-known movie. This remake totally is a cash grab, right? But it's actually gonna have some story differences apparently, and it's just gonna make a lot of money. I think we all know that. It's another. I've already talked about how these Disney live action remakes make a lot of money. This is probably the biggest. This is the biggest and most talked about one because I haven't really heard as much hype for like Aladdin, especially Dumbo. But this movie, I want to say 1.4 billion. That's a really high number, but it's like a remake of such a huge movie. It just has to make that much, and I think it actually will. Well, even if it's not really a good thing that it makes that much money. Does it really deserve it? I kind of wish Disney wouldn't be making all these remakes, but it's fine really, and it's just gonna make a lot of money. 1.4 billion. The next movie I am talking about is a good one. It is Spider-Man: Far From Home. So a lot of people like the first Spider-Man: Homecoming. It made, I think, around $850 million. And I liked it. A lot of people liked it, and I've heard some people complain though. People have their issues with the movie, like it's not really Spider-Man. It works as a Spider-Man movie or whatever. And yeah, I understand people's issues with it, but I thought the first one was really good, and Spider-Man was huge in 2018 with its inclusion in Infinity War, the PS4 game, and best of all, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is an amazing movie. So everybody likes Spider-Man. Everybody. Even if you say, I'm not a fan of Spider-Man, you still like Spider-Man. You have to like Spider-Man. Because there's literally no qualities that you can hate about Spider-Man. And yeah, and also he's gonna be in Endgame, which is probably where he's gonna come back to life. And this movie's gonna be feeling much better. But yeah, just pretty sure this movie will make a lot of money. Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm gonna go see it. And if people like Avengers Endgame, which is hopefully will happen, then they'll go see the Spider-Man movie. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get over $1 billion. I'm gonna say $1 billion and 25 million. It's just gonna get a little over $1 billion. It's gonna do better. It's gonna do better than the Spider-Man Homecoming, because nowadays sequels often do better than the movie that came before them, which is a little crazy. I'm hyped for this movie. A lot of people are hyped for this movie. Oof, I think I'm almost done. So we have Frozen 2. When I first saw the first Frozen, which made 1.2 over $1.2 billion, almost $1.3 billion, which is crazy. When I first saw it, I didn't like it because it's like a girl's movie. But now that I look back on it, yeah, it had its flaws, but I think it was a pretty good movie. But this Frozen sequel is obviously a cash grab, and this late in the year, people are gonna be kind of sick of Disney, right? And this movie's definitely a cash grab. Not everybody liked the first one, but there's still fans, and there's still people who are gonna see it. And it's a big animated Disney movie, so it's gonna make a lot of money. I'm gonna say I think anywhere from like $1 billion to like 1,150 million, somewhere around that range. It's not gonna make quite as much as the original. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's still most likely gonna go over $1 billion, because yeah, it's sort of a cash grab sequel. If the original didn't make that much money, they wouldn't be making a sequel. Maybe it'll be a really good movie though. We'll see. And finally, we're gonna have one more movie I want to talk about, and that is Star Wars Episode 9. Star Wars The Last Jedi. I'm not going to state my opinions on this video, but it was a huge divide in the fan base. It made like $1.3 billion, but anyways, it was a huge divide in the fan base. So a lot of people are not going to see this movie. Solo kind of flopped, right, which sucks. A Star Wars movie about one of its biggest characters flopped, which is crazy, right? But some people, even people who dislike The Last Jedi, still have faith in Star Wars and still have faith in J.J. Abrams, who's directing this. People are going to be like, J.J. Abrams is going to save the sequel trilogy, which is possible. We will see. Now, I really want this movie to get over $1 billion, right? I really hope this movie gets over $1 billion. I feel like every Star Wars movie should, because Star Wars is just a huge thing. Too bad it's frowned upon, but like a lot of people are excited for this movie, right? Including myself. People are excited for this movie, regardless of what happened with The Last Jedi. So yeah, of course it's not going to make as much as The Last Jedi, and there was actually a $750 million drop from the box office of The Force Awakens to The Last Jedi. So I don't think there would be quite as big as a drop, but there'll still be a drop. I think this movie is going to end up at around $1,050 million, maybe $1 billion. It's possible it's not going to make $1 billion, but I really hope it is. I think Star Wars fans are going to pull through, and this movie's going to make over $1 billion. So guys, those are all of my predictions. Let me know if you agreed with me, if you disagreed with me, and thank you all so much for watching this video. It did take a long time, so please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already.